All right, it's movie review time again, and today I took the opportunity to see Magic Mike's Last Dance, and let me say, I hope that is true. So before I go any further, there may be a few small spoilers, so if you're interested in seeing the movie and you don't want to possibly hear something that could spoil the movie, go ahead and stop. If that doesn't bother you, then just continue on. So this is basically the third movie in a trilogy. This was initially going to be put on HBO Max, but then Warner Brothers turned around and decided to release it into the theaters. Its opening week, it was released in I think about 1,400 theaters, and it actually turned out being number one at the box office with about 8 million. That was Super Bowl weekend. And so its second weekend, they expanded it to over 3,000 theaters. Let's compare it to the previous movies. I don't know, I found a lot of it boring. Now, I will say the dance sequences, the dance parts, they were well done. They were well filmed, well choreographed. But when you're not in that section of the movie, I just found it kind of slow, kind of boring. Salma Hayek is in the movie. She plays a love interest, not love interest. If you see it, you'll understand what I mean by that. And she's not bad in the role. It just seems slow. Supposedly because it was going to be on HBO Max, they didn't put quite the budget they put into the other movies. And that may or may have not made the real difference. I don't know if they had poured more money into it, if it really would have made a difference. I'm not sure. I really just feel some of the magic is gone because this is Channing Tatum's movie for sure. I mean, his, I'm going to call him his crew, they show up for just a brief moment in the movie. And I just really feel that is lacking. Them not being there like they were in the other movies, it just really, I think, hurt the movie. Just like I think from the first to the second one, not having Dallas in the movie, the second movie, that hurt the movie. It wasn't quite as good as the first. So, he ends up picking some dancers, but you don't really get to know them. They're just kind of people there to dance, but you don't get to know the characters like you do his other, again, I'm going to call him crew from the first and the second movie. And that's probably one of my biggest complaints. Beyond that, like I said, I just found it sort of boring in the parts when it wasn't the dance routines. Now, this is directed by Steven Soderbergh? If I messed up his name, forgive me, but I think I said that right. And he directed one of my favorite movies that did not win Best Picture. He directed Traffic. That's one of my favorite Best Picture nominations that didn't win. Again, he did a fair job. I mean, he's a strong director overall. I hope they say, okay, this is it. We're not going to make any more. We really mean this is his last dance, and we're done with this series. Because I don't know how they're going to make anything else after this. And again, I just think it would be just pure money grab at that point. So let's hope this is his last dance. And I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 stars.